Welcome back to our beautiful vlogs, roaming the globe. We are in Costa Rica, and it turns out making this video that all the content that we shot was 100% waterfalls and nature, but that's what Costa Rica is known for. So you're going to come along on a nice little journey and see all the beautiful nature that we saw. We stayed in 3 places in Costa Rica: San Jose, which is the capital city, and then Tamarindo Beach, which we took 0 footage of, but it was nice, and La Fortuna, which is very, very popular with tourists, and because of that, it's very expensive. Actually, in all, Costa Rica was quite expensive. How we got around was we hired a car, which was fun, driving on the other side of the road for us New Zealanders. People were crazy drivers in South America. It was pretty cost effective. It's quite hard to get buses everywhere, especially in La Fortuna, so that worked out in our favour. Something to bear in mind though, there was quite a lot of tolls, so keep cash on you at all times. What was your highlight of Costa Rica?
My highlight of Costa Rica was the blue falls, where you'll see us swimming now, because I got to play mermaids, and when the sun hits the water, it reflects really blue, and it was really cool to swim in.
Yeah, it was actually really beautiful.
What surprised you the most about our trip in Costa Rica?
The lack of animals, I think. I expected lots of birds and frogs and sloths and whatnot, and later on in our trip we saw a couple of frogs and a tarantula in a wall. But yeah, there was not many animals.
If you could go back and do Costa Rica again, what would you change?
I'd probably budget a little bit more, so we could probably do more tours. Maybe the lack of animals was because of that. And probably spend a bit more time on the East Coast, on the quieter side in the Caribbean, because that was touted to be quite nice from some of the people that we met. How did your expectation of Costa Rica compare to reality?
I think don't believe what you see on TikTok.
No?
No, I think that I wish I did a bit more of my own kind of research into areas to go. Like we talked about earlier, the expectation of kind of seeing a lot more animals, or it being a little bit more rainforest-like, a bit more jungle scenery would have been kind of my expectations.
We met. That's probably what I'd do. What about you?
Yeah, probably the same. Budget, but more. I guess for us it's a bit different. Everything being in the US dollar. The New Zealand dollar is not very strong. So, yeah, and probably maybe go around. This is where we went to the other waterfall on the other side, because there were signs that said beware of the snakes. So I was hoping to see a snake. Unfortunately, we did not see a snake.
Yeah, no snakes. They're little green viper ones, which I was really excited to see too. And this is us just having cuddle after walking, I would say, 20,000 steps. So cute. So here we are on our way to the Mystic Bridges, which is honestly a tourist trap. Talk about TikTok versus reality, like you did earlier. It was probably the most disappointing tour or thing, I feel, that we've done on our trip. What you see on TikTok versus what it's actually like, it's not worth it. I would not rate it at all.
And they say don't jump on the bridges, so we jumped on the bridges.
Yeah, they swung fun, so why not? I will, however, admit that there was one bridge that had a very nice view, which you are currently looking at.
Then we went to La Fortuna waterfall, which, again, another tourist trap. No, it was actually really pretty, really cool to see. But unfortunately, this is another Instagram versus reality place to be. You've just got people lining up to take photos in one particular spot, when you can't take a photo without someone else in the background. Or
yeah, so this is Instagram, and this is Instagram. But if we tilted the camera slightly, there you would see literally 200 plus people just waiting. There's this one lady, I remember actually, while I was doing this exact thing, was staring at me with this huge scowl. So anyway.
Okay, bye.